What's going on, everybody? It is your boy, and welcome into Fat Boy Fragrance Reviews. And of course, you know who I am. I am Mr. Fat Boy, aka the realest baby in Fragcom, aka the shield-free man in Fragcom, aka the timestamp when it actually starts. Thank you so much for being here today. I really appreciate it. I hope you're having a beautiful day. I am leaving for Australia, as many of you know, and I just wanted to get a couple of videos cut that we could have ready for you guys while I'm traveling. And then we're going to make some new, fresh content when we get to Australia. I want to say, if you are new to this channel, then come on in, baby. Hit the like and subscribe. Join the Fat Boy family. We love to have you, a place of positivity, of energy, and I promise you my best effort every time. Okay, want to sample some of these? You can at fatboyfragrance.com, where we have a vacation BOGO going on. While I'm on vacation, you can take advantage of the best deal we run when we run it, which is our buy one get one free on most of our samples on our website. Just be mindful that no shipping will occur until I get back, which will be November 11th. But go ahead over there. Plenty of new stuff added. Plenty of stuff to check out at fatboyfragrance.com, where the customer is always right, baby. Let's go. This list was requested, and I'm going to give it to you. So let's get all up in it after the break. And you know how we do it. No edits, no do-overs. I only do one take, baby. And one take, and I always get it right. Fat Boy Fragrance Reviews starts now. We are back. All right, so what I've got for you guys today is all my fragrances that are made that have the name of a car manufacturer on them. You know, the car manufacturers didn't make the fragrance, but this is their fragrances, like Mercedes, Ferrari, stuff like that. So that's what I have. I have a good bit of them here, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you a kind of an overall score of them, kind of an idea what they are, my least favorites and my most favorites. It's going to be kind of a mixed bag here, okay? Going to go back and forth on some things. All right, so we're going to start off with my least favorite one. Is right here. It is from Mercedes-Benz. It is called Mercedes-Benz Air. Is it a terrible fragrance? No, not really. It's not a terrible fragrance. It's an okay fragrance. I don't know what that was, just went off. I guess my phone's telling me a story. It's an okay fragrance. It's just nothing really fun about it. Now, there are some other ones in that line that are pretty good. We're going to look at those two in a second. But that's my least favorite of the ones I have. All right, so another one I'm not a big, huge fan of is this one right here. It is from Bentley. Now, is it bad? No. I'm just not a fan of this kind of profile of note. And it is called Bentley's Exotic Musk. I love this bottle too. It's part of that Bentley Beyond line. Take a look at that bottle. Look how gorgeous that bottle looks. Beautiful bottle, right? So the Bentley Beyond line, it's an okay line. It's a good line. This is my least favorite of the ones. It just smells really, really funky. It's too much of a musk vibe. No, I'm sorry. This is excuse me. I back up here. Hold on. This is Wild Vetiver. My bad. No way. It's Wild Vetiver. I'm not a huge fan of Wild Vetiver. It's one of my least favorites. It's kind of I thought it kind of smelled a little bit like Tom Ford's Grey Vetiver, but it doesn't. It's very woodsy. It's a woodsy vetiver, and I'm not a big fan of that kind of vetiver note. So that's not one of my favorites. Okay. Next up, as far as my least favorites go, I'm going to go with one of the best from the lineup, but it's really, really good. I'm just not a huge fan of the way they did this Bergamot. And it's from Ferrari, and I love the bottle. Old school Ferrari here. Ferrari Bergamot. One of the best Bergamots I think out there. But when I'm looking at this list, this is a solid, strong list, and there's just better ones on it. But this one is great. I love this fragrance, but it's just not on my top list for sure. Oh, it's not bad. I'm telling you, it's just the most synthetic of all of them. Is the Bergamot one. Radiant Bergamot is good, just not great. All right. Next up, we have from Mercedes-Benz. Now we're starting getting the ones I kind of like a little bit more. Those first ones are the ones I don't love, I don't like as much. These I start to actually like, okay? This one is called Mercedes-Benz Land. You're looking for a great fall fragrance. This is one of the ones I would look at if you can get it. It's very cheap. Oh yeah, just a solid smoky kind of vibe with this one. Reminds me a little bit of, say, Jazz Club. Really great fragrance. You know, a kind of a designer version of Jazz Club. Solid fragrance. Mercedes-Benz Land is one of those ones that I do recommend highly for the fall. All right, coming in next, we have from Bentley, we have Exotic Musk. I'm almost out. Just enough to spray. This one is actually pretty solid. Let me get the cap back on there. This one is actually a solid one from Bentley. I actually like this one. It's a little musky, a little sweet, a little citrusy. Great solid fragrance. If you can find this one laying around, this is one that's great to pick up the word in the spring. I would say it's a great spring fragrance. All right, next up we have another one from Mercedes. I'm sorry, one from Jaguar here, and it's one of my favorite cheap ouds you can pick up. You want a great cheap oud? Check out Jaguar's Oud for Men. Just a easy, fun, cheap oud fragrance that's not overbearing, solid, and I'll tell you, this one is got some power to it. It's a solid fragrance, and if you're a fan of that Middle Eastern kind of oud vibe, this is going to be right up your alleyway. There's Jaguar Oud, definitely a little bit. It doesn't smell cheap. It might be cheap, but it doesn't smell cheap. It's a solid oud fragrance, really well done. Jaguar's Oud for Men. All right, there's another one that I like, don't love, but I do like a lot. And that is Mercedes-Benz C. Now, we had Air and we had Land. Land was terrible. Excuse me, Air was terrible. Land was good. This one is really, really good. Fresh, aquatic, beautifully done. Mercedes-Benz C is the best of those three in that line. Solid fragrance. Absolutely one, if you're looking for a fresh fragrance from Mercedes, check out that one right there. Okay, now we're up to the ones that I absolutely love. These are my favorites, okay? I don't have this one right now. I cannot find it, but there's a picture of it. Mercedes-Benz Club Black. Y'all know all about that one. No reason to talk about that one. It's a really great fragrance. I have it here somewhere. It's definitely one of my favorites. All right, another one that's absolutely one of my favorites, and it's better than Tom Ford's Neroli Portofino, in my opinion. It's my favorite Neroli fragrance, hands down, and that is Ferrari's Bright Neroli. This one was the one that would, if there was a fragrance that was kind of like Club Nuit Intense that would get people riled up, it was this one. Oh, still to this day, a really great, solid Neroli fragrance. I have two favorites. To me, it's Mugler Cologne and this one are my favorites. But this one is definitely, these are my favorite ones. Top tier of the car line. This is one of my favorites, no doubt. That is Bright Neroli. All right, next up we have from Bentley, part of the Bentley Beyond line. Fantastic fragrance for the fall. It's called Bentley Beyond Cashmere, Majestic Cashmere. Oh man, don't sleep on this one. This is a great cashmere fragrance. Reminds me a lot. Yep, it reminds me a lot of Jazz Club. You want a cheap version of Jazz Club? There you go. Bentley's Majestic Cashmere. Beautiful bottle, beautiful presentation, by the way. You gotta love that presentation. So, love this one. Okay, next up, little sleeper hit. This one, so underrated, so under the radar, so crazy. This from Cadillac, and it's called Cadillac for Man. I bought mine with a tester, don't have the cap. The cap's pretty cool too. But there you go, Cadillac for Men. Man, you talk about a great, great fragrance. Another fantastic fragrance for the fall is this one. Ah, this is so good. This is amazing. Like, I like to wear this one just around the fall. Go-to for the winter for me, Cadillac for Men. All right, top three. These are my favorite, all right? Coming in at number 3 from Bentley, we have, and it's because I love this one because it reminds me a lot of Acqua di Gio Essenza, and that is Bentley Silver Lake. And Bentley Silver Lake is one of those ones that's a go-to for me in the summer. Oh, damn, is this good. Perfect summer fragrance. Bentley Silver Lake, a great fragrance. All right, number 2 for me is one that you can't get anymore. But it is basically the same thing as, I can't get to it, but Dior Homme Cologne, which is, hard to get or, very expensive. This one's been discontinued for a while. You see it pop up once in a while, but it still belongs on my list. That's Mercedes-Benz Cologne. Man, oh man. You got one of this, you're flexing for sure. I don't have my cap on this one for some reason. For some Mercedes-Benz Cologne, spot on, exactly like Dior Homme Cologne. Perfect clone of it. Really, really good. But number 1 for me, it's just one that when I first smelled it, it grabbed me and it was mine. I had to have it, and that is from Ferrari, part of that Ferrari line, and it's called Noble Fig. Anytime you can find this fragrance and you can get it, I bought me a bottle and I have a backup bottle of this now. Get it. Noble Fig is the most beautiful fig fragrance. Now, it has one drawback. Performance is crappy, but man, does it smell good. Oh my God, this is a perfect fragrance. Love it. My favorite fig fragrance in my collection, hands down. All right, so there's the car list. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you have a beautiful day. And I always tell you, babe, if you smell good and you feel good, then it's going to be all good. Fat Boy Fragrance Reviews is out.